They have radio stations that we can mess with, so if someone comes up to soundscapes. Sorry, it's on there. It's gonna happen. How you guys doing? Sweet. You know, I don't do sexy very well, very often. I suck every time I come on stage. No, very often. Let me tell you guys a little bit about myself. My name is Olson. I'm a Pisces. So, you know, that means I suffer from insomnia and occasionally accidentally pee in the shower. Just kidding, I pee in the shower on purpose. I don't have anything against people that are into astrology, whatever. Just like I don't have anything against people that are into Santa Claus or unicorns. I just don't feel as like it's worth the time that someone took to make that shit up. For all I know is when people go too far. I've actually had friends tell me, if you really want to know about me and we're going to be friends, you should probably read about my sign. Well, I already know I don't want to do homework to be your fucking friend. So you kind of just answered every question I need to know right then. What's that conversation going to look like later on when they lie to me? Well, I told you I was a Sagittarius. So you know, I'm good with it. Anyone watch the inauguration today? My brother was an asshole and woke me up, so I happened to be awake for it. And I'm happy. I actually consider this my most political year, because I let the government support me for 9 months. And, fuck Mitt Romney. I was lazy the entire time, I had no problem with it. I got fired last year. Anyone here been fired before? Yeah, see, I hadn't before. So, it was awkward. I didn't know how to do it. Like, everyone said, I'm gonna, if I get fired, I'm just gonna run out and, you know, key their cars or whatever. The thing that sucks is that I knew I was getting fired. Like, they called me the day before and said, hey, can you come in early and bring your uniforms? Pretty sure they're not doing my laundry. So, you know, the worst thing I showed up 20 minutes late. Like, fuck you. I'm not showing up early to get fired. I'll be late. It took me longer to drive there and back than it did for me to get fired. And that's really what pissed me off, is not the fact that I got fired, it's the way that they did it, the excuse that they used. They didn't say, hey, we noticed you've been sleeping on the job, which I had. They didn't say, hey, we noticed that you've been goofing off, which I did. I stole their property after I was fired, because I had so much playing with it while I worked there. They said, we just feel like it's time for us to part ways. Really? 4 years you're breaking up with me? It's awesome. Did you find someone better? Nope, but we're going to start looking now. Sweet. Did you guys have a good holiday? I had a great holiday. For those who don't know me very well, my brother's got 4 or 5 kids, depending on the day. So I got 5 nieces and nephews, and my parents have this tradition, because they're young and worthless and don't work, so they take them to the dollar store so they can buy presents for us. So they can feel like they've done something, even though all they did was pick out a little dog statue or some bullshit that I have to pretend like I like. So this year I actually got really cool presents, though. I got a couple scarves that actually were way more practical than the little pink ones I got the year before. But the best thing that I got was the 2-year-old gave me Band-Aids. And I feel like that's the most practical because he's the violentest little shit I've ever seen in my life. My windows broke because of the last time he rode in my car. He found some vampire teeth at my house, and after tormenting the kid younger than him, walked up to my roommate, bit her on the ass, and then just walked away.
Yes!
Just like nothing, too. And I swear he turned around and hissed at her, and I'm like, fuck, really? And Christmas Eve, he, like, opened them, like, here, you're gonna need these. Just, I know I'm gonna do some evil shit to you. You're gonna need these. Yeah, but being unemployed, people feel like they have to fill your time, you know? Which I think that's bullshit. Let me tell you something. If you have a friend that's unemployed and they're collecting unemployment, not only are they not bored, but they're not even worried. I can get up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and watch Bill Cunningham and still feel good about myself. Because at some point, because I know who my dad was. It was just a plethora of reasons why I'm okay with it. And I thought that, like, oh, I'm going to be unemployed for 2 weeks and get bored and go after, no. Fucking 6 months later, I'm like, really? This has gone fast. I had a summer vacation. And that's really why I didn't go back to work. I was like, okay, oh, it's sunny outside. Sweet, my uncle's got a pool. Fuck this. The only reason I went back to work is because I got a good job. So I'm working for a cable company. I'm an inbound salesperson, and getting calls from all over the place. I've learned that I never want to live in Fresno.
Okay.
Because every single person I've talked to from Fresno just sounds sad. I get the zip code, I see California, I'm like, oh, you're in California, that's awesome. How's the weather? They're like, we're in Fresno. I'm like, okay, well, let me see what deals I can get you today. And you're going to have a deposit because I know your credit's bad. So I immediately, it's going to be a $150 deposit. I don't even know, but I just want to kill time. Because if they're going to be like, man, I got to wait till Friday, like, okay, click. I'll just act like the phone fucking hung up on itself. Like, I don't know what happened. They weren't going to buy anything, so they're just wasting my time. The weirdest call I got the other day, I actually had to put the guy on hold. He calls me up, and he's an older guy, and he's like, so I just subscribed, and I got new channels now, and I need to know how I can see them, you know? And I was like, okay, well, I'm looking. I see what channels he added. And he goes, well, I'm blind. So, you know, most people can just have a guide. And I'm thinking, yeah. I had to put him on hold, and I looked at my coworker, I'm like, am I really supposed to tell this blind person how to watch fucking TV? Like, am I being punked? Is this... Are you fucking kidding me right now? I figured it out, and then I still, like, transferred him, because I was like, I've done all I can do. Sorry. I'm done. Let's see here. So getting older kind of sucks. I've had a lot of deaths recently. Had a lot of people go through some tragedies. I had a friend get broken up with 2 weeks after one of my friend's mom dies. And, yeah. Well, I didn't feel bad. I felt bad driving there because I had people calling me saying, I'll get you a cab. She just really needs you. Really? No one offered me a cab when my friend lost her mom. I have to go console this person that just got broken up with? That shit can be fixed on a Facebook status. Like, are you kidding me? People are like, well, no, when you're together with someone for a really long time, it's like experiencing a death, like you grieve. Like, no, it's not. It's not at all. People act differently. First of all, someone dies, no one shows up to your house with ice cream talking shit about the person. Telling you how much better off you are without them. Didn't that person owe you $20 anyways? Yeah, that's $20 off. Plus them, they had it coming. You know, like if you lose your aunt, people don't try to set you up with another aunt. You're never gonna have a friend go, hey, I met this lady. She's in her 60s. She got a few good years left. She likes to knit. Just the person to get your mind off the fact that your aunt died. That's been my time tonight. You guys have been great.